Hi Taurus, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. Okay. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you know how to work your chart. Okay? And what season you are in or what have you, right? Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Taurus, I don't know where y'all been. When we had all that heavy energy that we went through that time together, y'all was showing up. Y'all last few videos, y'all ain't even been coming around. Y'all been outside the bullpen. I need you to come on back in for a second. Because it's something that y'all probably need to hear right there. The last 3 spiritual conversations. I don't know. We're going to see. Check the description box for information. Okay. Somebody been in the comments, I found out today. Somebody been in the comments acting like they me again. And it's so weird because they're like, House of Oshun shared, : and then like a message like, what are you doing? If it doesn't have a check mark on the side of it, it's not me. Okay. What do you have for my beautiful Taurians, please and thank you? Because they really want to know, the ones that showed up today. What do you have for my beautiful Taurians? It's late 30, y'all. Ooh. Okay. Have some fun, Taurus, okay? Whatever. Surrender. Ooh. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Surrender to spirit. Surrender your attachment to results. Surrender to support and love. Surrender stress. Surrender to joy. There it is. Surrender to prayer. Surrender to the habit of people pleasing. And surrender low self-esteem. So it looks like y'all are bouncing back and forth with yourself. Bouncing back and forth with how you are moving. But the first card out, okay, is surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. Who you were is not who you are right now, right? With this, somebody else got this card, but I didn't see it the same. What drives you? What motivates you in this season, right? Because it's about seasons, right? And the yellow is sticking out to me. What drives you? What gets you motivated? What goals have you set that you can be, that can just really put like fire under your ass to have you just ready to go and take on the world, just storming the world like a Taurus needs to right there. Okay, let the bulls out. Who let the bulls? It's too late for that. But what really drives you? There may even be some self-imposed limits that you placed on yourself. There may be some okay. Okay. Whatever it is that you were passionate about, right? Whatever it is that you were passionate about, you really were sitting in, like, I feel like a lot of y'all just sitting in a certain space when it comes to what do you desire. You're sitting in a certain space when it comes to what you've accomplished and you've gotten to look comfortable. Right here. I really feel like it because there's more, I'm looking at the colors. There's more root chakra colors than this solar plexus color, you see. So you may be like very grounded in how far you've come and taken a break, and just you telling yourself that that's it, that's as far as it can go. Why are you telling yourself that? Because what I'm getting here is that in order for you to be like these birds in the back, see those birds back there? In order for you to be like those birds and really just soar, you're going to really have to go into this surrender into spirit. Because it's like you've began to move into a space where it's like what you may have. Because I don't know you. This is it. This is all. There may be small things that happen that trigger you to do more, or I just feel like you're in a space where you feel like why do more when I have all of this, or why should I progress in this area of my life when, like, what are you doing? Because what's going to happen is you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to stress yourself out. Stress yourself out. This, what's happening here with that being that root chakra energy, or just something that is firmly rooted. It's an old way, and it's like you, these self-imposed limitations, right? And the stress is crossing it. You allowed a lot of what you want to do or what you could have done to build up, and that's in your body, and it's weighing on you, right? You may feel like your feet are heavy. You're a bull. I don't understand. You may feel like your feet heavy. Maybe you feel like your head is heavy. Maybe you've been having stress headaches and ain't been getting enough H2O to your brain. I don't know. Because it's like, once you get to this point where you have done as much as you can do, once you do get out of the rut, right, and you become more vibrant, more feeling more like yourself, feeling like you can accomplish even more, and you begin to work towards it, it's important for you to remember to hand it over to spirit. Once you do everything that you can do, you hand it over. Let go of your attachment to the results. Like they said, surrender your attachment to results. Because what I'm seeing here is that, you know, sometimes you can overdo it. Overdo one thing when there's another step to take. That's what it feels like. Overdoing one thing and there's another step to take. And the next step is not along the lines of the last step. Like, you take that step, do what you need to do, and let that go and do the next part of it, right? Whatever connects to it. Because what I'm getting here is that you holding on for dear life. Holding on to what's supposed to happen or what you feel is supposed to happen. And it's like watching the clock at work. It's so painful to sit and watch the clock knowing that you just got to work 5 minutes ago. Just watching the clock. Been doing a lot of coughing, y'all, okay? Now, been clearing it out. We know the deal. So let's see here. Clarify these first 3 cards for Taurus, please. Five of Swords and the Devil. It's time to let that go. This may be, with this Five of Swords, I feel like you came to a crossroads, right? But you're going back and forth with yourself. It's like self-sabotage, being very petty with yourself. But overall, this may even be that who you used to be, and you released yourself from certain people and situations. You had to really, because look, he's holding the sword up towards the devil. Okay? So some of you are going back and forth with, like I said, that root chakra. That's that root chakra animalistic energy that we clear out as we go. We grow, we heal, we learn it. Do it again, right? Not the same thing, but something different. But I really feel like, you know, okay, here we go. It's late 30. There may be someone around you who reminds you of what you can't do. Someone around you who, it's like a whisper. And that could easily be an energy. We're going to call it an energy. Because we ain't trying to call nothing up in here. We're going to call it an energy. It could easily be an energy from the past. It could easily be something that is haunting you. And that's where your limiting beliefs come from. It could easily be that you forgot who you were because of some type of temptation, right? Maybe you went back to something or someone, a noun, right? And it's like, I knew I was done with that. And then you went back and it's like, okay, am I really done? Let me figure this out. Because he has 2 swords. He has 1 sword pointed down and 2 swords in his hand. Of course, there's 2 swords on the ground because you've already battled this out probably once or twice before, right? But now it's coming up again. And it's like, okay, this shit is getting on my nerve. Maybe it's a person because it is swords, right? And there is this person in the background who is like an angel of destruction. We ain't going to call it an angel. We're going to call it something else, whatever it is, okay? Because it's right here with the devil. And it's like, you're looking away from this, but like whatever it is that you're leaving behind looks up to this. This is something that they probably liked about you. This is something that drew you to them. This may be trauma bonding, and they just can't believe that you walked away like this, or you are really trying to change who you are. You're trying to get out of that rut here, but they want you to surrender to the spirit, because it's like you done told them everything that you need to tell them. You've done everything that you need to do, right? To let them know that, like, no, this is it. Even if it is some type of attachment that you realize, like, no, if I keep going back to that, these types of things will happen in my life. So it's like, no, hand it over. Hand it over. Let's see. because you have so much that you could possibly say. You have so much that you could possibly do. But it's like, no. Because, see, you fighting this shit. Whatever this is that got you feeling like you are in a rut, you are fighting it. He got his whatever this is in his hand pointed towards you, and you got this pointed. But you relaxed about it because it's like, babe, I done battled you before. I done went through this before. I will get out of this. That's what you said. Now, they want you to make sure to surrender to love and support. Be around those people who allow people who really love you, or at least allow them to show you or be there for you. It's very important for you at this time, because what I'm getting here, there's a lot of praying going on. There's a lot of releasing going on. There's a lot of playing on your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-value going on. There's a lot of trying to make yourself, trying to fit in. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Fit in for what? Child, please. You are jagged edged. Why would a jagged edge try to fit in a square box, chat? It is very much so weird. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Some of you may need that moral support. You may need someone to come in and help you with this, because I really feel like with these two cards, it's saying a lot. Okay? Something is coming towards you like, you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you really going to do that? Are you really done? Is it really over? Oh, this how you going to do? But what about this? Like, they pulling out all the tricks. No hopes. They pulling out all the tricks to try to get you to go back to who you were, or get you to stay exactly where you are. Baby, why? Clarify these next three cards. You're going to let that stress go. That stress ain't doing nothing but eating you up, okay? Stress turns into all types of other stuff. You know what I mean? Get you a massage. Take you a salt bath. Take you a good walk. Take a couple of good walks and listen to some type of solfeggio frequency, binaural beats, whatever it is that you want to listen to, an audiobook. You're going to have to let this go. Listen to running water. A sign, because I'm seeing here that if you want positive change, you're going to have to start looking for positive people, positive things to smile about, things to be happy about, things right. Like I was saying on one of the platforms, I don't remember which one, but you wake up in the morning and it's like you're ready to take on a day, right? As soon as your feet hit the floor, guess who's mad? This motherfucker done woke up and really taking on the day. Guess who's mad? Stay mad. Make their job hard. Make it hard. Don't make it easy for nobody. Don't get comfortable. Because what I'm seeing here is you need to do some of this. Some of y'all might need to jump rope. Because this low self-esteem and this people pleasing right on the side of each other, they have a lot to do with one another. Be around people who accept you. They may not accept you fully for who you are, because it's kind of hard for a lot of people to do, to really just accept others for who they are. Let them be where they are and be very honest with them, right? And love them from a space of no attachment, love them from, like, you can say unconditional love, but I don't know, because a lot of folks, everybody has their own definition of unconditional love, okay? But what I'm getting, you want to be around people who understand that no means no. You want to be around people who don't try to pressure you into a whole lot of things, because I really feel like that's what these are. You have to remember that we outgrow people on a regular basis. It's not nothing bad. Maybe, you deal with them differently, right? But you don't have to deal with them the same way that you used to. But let's clarify. But it's important for you to be around people who are happy about life. And, if you're around someone who, even if it's you, and you really have to hold yourself accountable and really think that through, right? Do your audit. If you're around people who there's always something bad going on, or it's always some doom and gloom, or they allow, social media and any type of media to really get to them to the point where they have been drugged down. Now they trying to drag you down, and it's just all the time. And you may even be one of those people who just, people vent to you, people bring their problems to you, people, you want to, oh no, I can do that for you. Oh no, you need to learn how to say no. Because you're stressing yourself the fuck out. And you also need to be open to reciprocity, because surrender, support, and love and people pleasing are going hand in hand. They're crossing each other like that. It's important for you to remember. One hand washes the other. One hand scratches the other's back. So, I don't know. But this is about balancing out the give and take. If you're around a whole lot of takers, that means that you're the one giving a whole lot. Like what? Like some people get in a space. Some people get into a space where, oh, I don't really need nothing though. Okay, but that don't mean that you give everything just because you don't need nothing. Then that causes resentment. Let's keep clarifying, because this devil card and like an argument that may have happened you may have had an argument with someone here, and it really almost took you somewhere, and you're trying to tell yourself that you ain't that person no more, and it's like, okay, I'm about to go there. Whatever this is, this came in to test you, to challenge you. This kind of challenge your faith. This kind of challenge how you will move forward in this part of your journey. Clarify these cards, honey, because what is Taurus doing? The Hermit. Introspection. You're going to see what you need to see when you need to see it. But this is the journey, the Hermit's journey, right? You're realizing a whole lot of things about yourself. You're realizing how that you're seeing triggers quicker. Like it's like, oh, okay, now, analyzing your life and seeing how the smallest things were really, like the beginning is reflected in the end, right? So now you are seeing how those small things early on, right, had a lot to do with what happened in the ending. Because I really feel like you walked away from somebody. It may have been someone who was very nurturing, or that's what you thought. You thought they were nurturing. Somebody got up and left in the middle of the night. But with this Hermit card here coming in, this has all to do about, following that guided light. Finding that star and following it through, right? Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but also knowing that you are being led. You're being led and fed a totally different... you're being led and fed a totally different perspective on life, but you have to really see it for what it is. Because with this surrender to prayer, it's like maybe you haven't been going to your sacred space, or maybe you've been more in your ego than usual, right? You got to start telling people what it is that you want, what is it that you need, because they don't have a problem coming to tell you. Let's balance this out, right? Know who does what and who is for what and who and why they are around, right? Clarify these 3 cards. You're gonna have to really let that stuff go. I told you 6 of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. I really feel like someone is gonna come in and you're gonna tell them that I don't feel like talking, I don't feel like dealing with you right now. I'm really trying to figure some things out. But you go into hermit mode. I'm really trying to figure some things out, and it's like, no, I really want to help you. I really want to make things right. Look at him. I want to sing you a song. Would you like my cup? It looked like blood in the cup, bitch. Like I told somebody else, pour your own drinks. Pop your own bottles. Okay? Now, with this 6 of Pentacles, I'm really getting here that I'm telling you, a lot of people need your help. A lot of people come to you for certain things, but only until you connect to the divine, when you reconnect to your guides, when you reconnect to your spirituality overall, is the only time that you're really going to remember the joy of life. It's the only time that you're going to release a lot of stress from your life. It's the only time that you are really going to see that who is using you and why. It ain't been balanced. It's about to balance out though. With this Knight of Cups coming through here, this may be someone, whoever this is, they may listen to a lot of slow music, or they may listen to a lot of classical music here, jazz here as well, maybe even fairy music, right? That's one of the nicest stations on Pandora. Okay, now I also feel somebody is scared to tell you the truth. Someone is scared to reveal some things to you here, but they are still going to try to, because they want to balance things out. They want to make things right. It's 2 people, but there's a male here who is afraid to tell. Like, they may, at first, you're going to have to get through it. Whoever this is, the way that they're gonna come to you is maybe, I want to take you out, or let's go do this, or pull you to the side at a party or some type of celebration or event or what have you. You have to allow them to talk enough. Don't fall for the trap. Allow them to talk enough until you see where they are being authentic and genuine, because they're going to wear a mask at first because they're trying to figure out what angle to come to you. So make sure that you relax or whatever, and you're not taking it all personal or whatever. I'm not taking it all in. I'm just listening to you, and they're going to give y'all the juice. Okay? Now, when it comes to this Six of Pentacles, though, I really feel as though there may be something to do with, like, solving some type of issue, maybe solving some type of financial issue that you have been stressing about here, and you're moving forward with it, but they want to make sure that you are not emotionally eating, spending, or getting, riled up in your feels, right? And celebrating with people, and then going back to the drawing board, like, wait a minute. Like, yeah, you didn't think it through. Right? Don't let nobody trick you, because I really feel like somebody may try to, it's not necessarily that they trick you. They just they up to their old tricks. Clarify this low self-esteem. Yeah, someone's coming in with an offer, but you blocked them possibly in the past because you don't have time to. Yep, there it is. Someone that may they may have a crush on you, or someone maybe a younger water sign here that wants to come in and offer you something. This is another person. This is not this person. This is another person, right? This may be someone that you have to stay on guard with. You have to make sure that you protect yourself when dealing with this person, right? Because they come in and they're like, oh, don't you love me? Don't you just want to have me? I have this for you. A girl in a cup. But they may have some of your pictures, or they may be fantasizing about you, viewing your pictures here. And you just like, what? And see, Knight of Swords. Coming in to say some slick shit. Coming in to say, look at him. Coming in to say some slick shit. Well, of course, with his little book. He got the little book, okay? His receipts ain't like how in the other deck the Virgo receipts are, right? Or the Queen of Swords. Ah, yes. Well, I can just go into my little black book and see this and that and that and this. This is you up here, ready to cut them off, cut them at the neck. Because at the end of the day, they full of games. Somebody is full of games. Somebody wants to play games. They want to put you in a space of illusion, right? But what I'm seeing here, like, there are some cups that are empty here. So when it comes to whatever options you have, when it comes to friends, employment, whatever it is, whatever options that you have, you're going to have to be very, very particular about what it is that you choose to do moving forward, and what it is that you are willing to walk away from. This is the Seven of Cups, right? It leads into the Eight. The Eight is that I know I'm making up my mind on what I'm walking away from and why I got it together. Because whoever this is coming in to communicate with you, I don't feel like they are on the up and up. They just want to try and see if they can put you under the illusion of that they want you, or they want to help you, or I think they plan on your emotions. But it may be over a child as well. Maybe this is your child's mother or father that is trying to use the kids to put you in a space of disillusionment or illusion. Okay, illusion. And it's like, no, you have to stand your ground, stand up for what it is that you want, and move forward. Okay, because somebody is playing on your self-esteem. Somebody knows. I'm telling you, with the Devil card coming out first and foremost, someone knows that how they can try and trick you, right? Someone knows that they know your spots. They're trying to tell you, like, this could easily be that you and this person did drugs together, or you and this person did some things that you walked away from, but they want you to come back into that lifestyle, whatever that lifestyle is, right? And they trying to use certain things, or it could even be inner child abuse. That's been coming up, but this is the second time it came up. But it could be inner child abuse. They know the little girl or little boy in you, and what the little girl or the little boy in you that is unhealed wants. They know how to deal with it. They know how to, that's that peer pressure again. You don't need these type of people around you, Taurus. You don't need these type of people around you. All right. I was about to talk for a long time right there, because it was about to go deep up in there right there. Okay. If you are out of the bullpen, please drop a bull down below. If you made it this far, drop a bull, so I know y'all out the bullpen and y'all back in the house, so that we can get some things popping rocking and popping. Excuse me. Chat, we're going to work out this throat chakra. You hear me? All right. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon.